So the order of closing statements has been chosen at random, and they'll have 3 minutes apiece to make those closing statements, and we'll start with Ms. Bratton.
I'll warn you in 30 seconds.
Okay, thank you. I want to thank everybody for coming. It's a cold, rainy night, and I know that you've made a great effort to do this. I have the background for dealing with the healthcare system. I've been a child health and environmental advocate. I know about environmental issues. I agree with many of the issues that all of our Democratic candidates are in support of: getting out of Iraq, supporting jobs, supporting education. I think that my positions are centrist. And I think in an election where we're going to have a watershed year and a number of those Republicans are going to think about voting Democratic for president and are probably going to vote Democratic because they're looking at their future, then I'm going to be an appealing candidate for them to vote for. And I think that a number of the yellow dog Republicans are going to not want to vote, and they're going to stay home. So I think that we can win, and I think that I can defeat Howard Coble.
Thank you. Mr. Carter, you're next.
And I can take my time and use whatever I want with it, can't I?
Your 3 minutes is yours. Yes.
One of the subjects that did come up tonight was mortgage foreclosures. We've had 2 million people put on the street last year. They're estimating 2.5 million this year. I think they're underestimating it. I bet somebody out here knows somebody that's in trouble. And since we have our good attorney here, I want to give him a court case so he can look up for us. And that court case is First National Bank versus Jerome Daly. That court case took place in Michigan, and the court ruled in the man's favor. They were trying to take his land from him because they didn't have consideration. Our banking laws are set up in a very strange and secret form of government. The consideration is what they call money, and there was no consideration for the land. And for everybody in this room that has a mortgage or a car payment, there was no consideration or money put up for that loan. And so Mr. Wally can probably help you with that. But anyway, at the end, this is the way this is going to go, ladies and gentlemen. I do appreciate all of you coming. When this is all over, one of the 3 of us is going to be the Democratic candidate. And I will support anybody that you support. But once it's over and it's decided, we've got to make a move. We've got to make a move collectively. Going to the polls and just voting won't do it. We're going to have to put up a little money. We're not talking about taking bread off the table. We don't do that. That's not fair to anybody. It's got to be a collective effort. Because in the end result, we deserve the government we've got, and we're going to deserve the government we get. This is not a football game. We've got people's lives at stake. If Al Gore went in as the president, we'd have 4,000 Americans walking these streets today that we don't have anymore. We wouldn't be in trouble in the Middle East because we're going to take decades to get over that. This is serious business, and don't mean to end on a bad tone, but we are also Americans. There's not a problem we got we can't solve. Thank you.
Mr. Arctor.
I believe I've been the most active Democrat up here. Active in the party. Most of the folks in this room knew me before I walked in. Made my face visible. I believe I have the right ideas to bring you health care, to bring you education, to bring you jobs back to this district. And I'm the kind of guy that'll fight tooth and nail. I'm a painter by trade, construction worker. I'm a real person who's had real problems. And I know what problems you're facing. And I'm open to listening, something you haven't had for 24 years as well. Somebody to listen to your problems and actually respond and do something about it. Unless it's your passport, and then Howard can get that for you. I believe I'm the most qualified person up here. I'm very knowledgeable on the issues, and I would encourage you to check out my website at www.jovitor.com, and please contact me with any further questions, any personal questions. You can call me, my phone number's on there. I want to thank you for coming. Thank Mac Watley, Chair of Randolph County Democratic Party, for moderating, and our nice reporter. And congratulations on the new building, it's beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, on behalf of the Randolph County Democratic Party and the 6th Congressional District, I want to thank all of you. You did a great job. Thanks for answering all our questions. Thanks, JD, for being here and asking questions. Thanks all of you for coming out. And you can all make a difference by voting in the primary and by bringing people to vote in the primary. And let's get Howard Coble out of the 6th District chair. All right? Thank you very much.